The Lone Wolf Luna, Part 3. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. Bella woke up early the next morning, and quietly crept out of the cabin. She got what she could, and headed to town. She needed to trade for the rest of their supplies. Partalo was quiet when she got there. At least the store was already open. She didn't need to get much more. Just a duffel bag and some extra stuff for cooking. When she got home, she planned on getting the rest of the supplies packed up. Unfortunately, life had other plans for her, and it came in the form of rogues. Bella didn't even have time to get undressed. She just turned, ripping her clothes. She growled at the two intruders, snarling and snapping at the same time. Faith was in charge now. She recognized the first rogue. He was the one she fought yesterday. She noticed how he tried to distract her from the other rogue. She acted as though she was going after the first rogue, but turned and attacked the second. Faith was twice the size of both of them. They didn't stand a chance. Faith had the second wolf by the neck, when the first came charging at her, growling. She kicked her back legs at him, not letting go of the second. That kick landed on his head. With all the noise, Niklas came out to see what was going on. His eyes widened in amazement. He had never seen a more beautiful wolf in his life. Niklas watched as Faith took on these rogues with ease, and with no formal pack training. But the size of this wolf was remarkable. Faith was even bigger than his wolf. Sable, isn't our mate amazing? She's absolutely perfect, Sable said to Niklas. She's going to make a fine Luna for the Blood Moon pack, don't you think? Sable asked proudly. That's if she chooses us, Sable. She may decide pack life isn't for her at all. We just need to wait and see what Leica finds out when we get home. Niklas sounded doubtful. Niklas watched as Faith fought the two rogues. They were covered in claw and teeth marks. Faith, however, didn't have a scratch on her. They tried so many ways of attack and failed. Faith decided it was time to stop toying with these rogues and snap the second one's neck. She then turned on the other wolf. That's when she saw Niklas walking towards them. Niklas yelled at the other rogue, "Change, now." His voice was so powerful that she almost changed back herself. When she turned back to the rogue, he was gone. In his place was a man laying on the ground. "I'm not scared of you. You have no power over me. You, or your stray mutt. You're both going to die. The new Alpha King will kill you for this," the rogue said weakly. "And who is this new Alpha King you think is going to avenge you? Close by, I take it, or you wouldn't be using idle threats. He must be pretty impressive, if you think he can take me, or the silver wolf, that just laid waste to your friend there, with no effort," Niklas smirked. "Alpha Dimitri, of course. And once he's done with you, and you or Mutt, he'll finish off the rest of your pack." The man seemed pleased with himself. Niklas could see, he actually believed what he was saying. "Haha, I knew he was hiding something. Thank you for sharing this bit of information." Niklas was gloating. "There's just one thing left for you now," Nick said. "And what's that, mongrel?" the rogue asked. "You really shouldn't have asked that." Niklas just laughed in his face as he started to walk away. Just as Niklas was about to walk into the cabin, he yelled out, "Go ahead Faith, he's all yours." He wanted to praise her, but decided it best to wait until she had changed back to Bella and got cleaned up. Nikolaus didn't need to watch. He heard the rogue's head fall to the ground, and such a sweet sound that was. After he walked in, he saw his sister, Leica, standing in the middle of the room. "What's with all the noise out there? And where's Bella?" she asked, with a bit of annoyance in her voice. "Well, the noises you heard were either of me laughing, or Faith killing a couple of rogues." He couldn't stop smiling. "You should have seen her, she took them both on, killed them, and not a scratch on her. Nick, there's something special about her. She can do things, even, I have never seen, or heard of." Leica explained to him what she had seen yesterday. Then she talked about the hair color and about the size of Faith. "Yes Leica, I get it. All the more reason for us to find out who she is. I mean, other than being perfect. But for right now, we need to hurry and get back." I found out what Dimitri was hiding. After everything was said and done, they all finished packing up, and headed off to the Blood Moon pack. It would take a couple of days to get there, but in that time, maybe they could learn more about Bella. The Lone Wolf Luna, Part 4, coming soon. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more.